Some upcoming videos on installations after we finish this one. We just received our second 20-ton unit. So this is a heat recovery pump, and this is 20 tons, and here's the model number. And then this is a 6-ton. This is going into a 2-flat San Francisco house that's going to be retrofitted over from an old furnace that was installed back in the 1950s. That still has, a really old furnace, and it still works and it's in good condition, and it has tons of asbestos to be reworked, and ducting and everything like that. But that's going to be a future. There's actually going to be 2 units in this building. One's going to be a conventional heat pump with a with a gas furnace, plus this system, retrofitting over a house that was built in about 1917, I think it was. And so this is going to have wall mounts that I hate wall mounts. It'll have some low static, I think 2 of them, air handlers, so they can have some MERV 16 filters put on it. They're going to be really huge with carbon on them for smell and allergies and stuff like that. So that'll be a little interesting thing to see, how large your filters. If you want to go to MERV 16, you really need really large surface area, but we'll get into the math of that later. This unit here is going into a house that was built in San Francisco in between 1937 and 1940. That's the age of all the houses on that particular block. And so this will be a direct replacement for a gravity furnace. So the house that's in there, it's going to get this little upright, as you can see. And it has an old style gravity unit. I can't remember if it was like 1 million or BTUs, or it had a ridiculous amount of input into the unit. You definitely wouldn't want to heat your old house like that if you had no insulation in your house, and if you were in a state where gas was expensive. But this will take the gravity furnace out, and we're going to replace the gravity. Eventually we'll be putting solar on the house, and the idea is to get this running off of solar in the future. And same with this unit here. This house is deemed to have solar put on it. The owner wants to have solar, and so I'll be building a solar kit and doing all the electrical for the solar. So this will be ran off solar in the future. This will be ran off solar in the future. And then there's one other little unit, a little 9,000 BTU unit that I already have in my garage over at my place. That'll go on a temporary installation somewhere. So 4 upcoming videos on 4 individual systems coming up. See you guys later.